Thank you so much. He is leading in several polls for the 2008 presidential race, and today, Rudy Giuliani brought his campaign to Louisville. The Republican presidential candidate was at Jeff Ruby's Steakhouse this afternoon for a fundraiser. Tonight, he's making another visit to Lexington. WHAS 11's Mark Hebert is live with more on the New Yorker coming to Kentucky. Mark?
Well, it's been awful cold on the campaign trail in Iowa and New Hampshire, so Rudy Giuliani left to come to the Ohio Valley where it was cold for a couple of fundraisers. One in Cincinnati this morning, Lexington tonight for the Republican Party of Kentucky, and this afternoon a noontime stop at Jeff Ruby's restaurant here in Louisville.
Ron Paul! Ron Paul! Ron Paul!
This is what greeted Rudy Giuliani as he pulled in front of Jeff Ruby's Steakhouse. About 20 Kentucky supporters of long-shot Republican presidential candidate Ron Paul.
We're not hassling. We're just out here to welcome Giuliani to Kentucky. And
you think he'll see this as a welcome?
I would think so, because I think everybody would appreciate a good message of liberty and freedom.
Giuliani pulled into an underground parking garage to dodge the Paul gang and reporters. But U of L basketball coach Rick Pitino didn't. He's a registered Democrat and a big supporter of his fellow New Yorker.
I've seen so many improvements in the city of New York, where I think it's truly the greatest city in the world today because of what he's done.
Inside the closed fundraiser at the restaurant, close to 100 supporters ponied up $1,000 or $2,300 apiece to meet and hear the former Big Apple mayor, who did talk to reporters on the way out.
We've got to raise money. This is one of the biggest time consumers of a presidential campaign, the raising of money, and we have a lot of supporters in Louisville. We have a lot of supporters in Lexington. We were in Cincinnati earlier today.
Giuliani needs the $100,000 plus that he raised in Louisville to keep his campaign going, because he might not win the first two states, the New Hampshire primaries or the Iowa caucuses.
The reality is we're leading in, I think, 18 out of the 23 states, and in some of them by as much as 20 and 30%. So our job is to win as many primaries as possible. We're going to lose a few and be able to withstand the ones that we lose.
Giuliani's campaign in Kentucky is being chaired by former Louisville Congresswoman Ann Northup, who says conservative Kentuckians should not reject Giuliani just because he supports gay rights and legal abortions.
You can't let one issue stand in the way of electing somebody that is a once-in-a-lifetime leader.
And I also asked Ann Northup if Rudy Giuliani is indeed elected president, would she be interested in a job in the Giuliani administration? She told me absolutely not. She is not interested in a 5-day-a-week bureaucratic job in Washington, D.C., but she didn't rule out running for public office again. Live at Jeff Ruby's Steakhouse at downtown Louisville, I'm Mark Hebert, WHAS 11 News.